Alright guys, this is the Blackwing Vayu right here. This is my deck profile. This is my own personal build, Vayu Turbo. Start off the deck. So monsters, we got 3 Vayus. I mean, he's like the main card of the deck. It's called Vayu Turbo for a reason. Pretty much put him in the graveyard, remove him and another Blackwing monster, make a Blackwing Synchro to the field, special summon a Blackwing Synchro monster to the field with no effect. 3 Sirocco. I mean, anytime you can normal summon a 2000 attack beater to the field with the Blackwing archetype attached to it, it's pretty much like a +1 all around. Elf and the Raven, in case you need to make an instant armor master in the graveyard. You know, you feed your graveyard dark reppers or whatnot. And, you know, just a heavy hitter. 3 Blackwing Clute the Moonshadow. You know, there's a lot of cards out there that have high attack. In case you need to run over something really quick, you just drop Clute on them and, you know, good game. 1 Bora, because I need 1 card with an effect that pierces in this deck, because pretty much everything that I make has no effect. So, you know, you just throw him out there and you pierce, you know, you got a Sirocco play, you pump, you know, attack, colute, you know, anything. 1 Gale, you know, you need a 3-star tuner that, you know, actually will bring me an effect. Half the attack of something, you know, and then synchro, or half, and then destroy, run over, you know, Stardust or whatever. 3 Dark Reppers. You know, you discard your Sirocco, and then discard Necro or something, and then put a Vayu in the graveyard, and then double play. 3 Armageddon Knights, you know, in case you just need to feed your graveyard a little bit more. 1 Necro Gardener, 1 Plague Spreader, 1 Battle Fader, 1 Caius the Shadow Monarch, 1 Morphing Jar, 1 Dark Raider, 1 Dark Arm Dragon. Alright, that's it for monsters. 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Rhoda, 1 Book of Moon. See, this is a key card in the deck because, you know, you got that play where you got an Armor Master on the field, you know, they attack or something, you know, and your Armor Master doesn't have effect because you value, you book them, they attack goes through, Armor Master now has effect, they have a wedge counter. So, yeah, that's pretty much just amazing all around. So, then we got Miracle Dig. It's like a really crappy Burial, but because Burial got hit this ban list, we had to do Miracle Dig. If there's 5 or more cards removed you're removed from play, you return 3 monsters, so, you know, you get your values back, you just recycle. Then we have Burial, and then Card Destruction, because you're going to go through your hand really quick in this deck, so you might want to just, you know, get rid of anything, dump your values, or Necro, or anything you got there, you know, just draw. Allure, you know, staple, I guess, in this kind of deck. Giant Trinade. This is actually really good now that Infernies are out. You know, bring that backfield back to their hand, run over their Guardians or something. Heavy Storm, get rid of back row. Mirror Force, I mean, staple. Torrential, staple. Starlight Road, I mean, it goes well in any deck right now, especially in this format. There's all those, you know, Glad Beast out there. There's, you know, people do those stupid torrential plays. You just, you know, screw it. Judgment, I don't really think there's any lights ones right now, but, you know, if you happen to do them, you might as well use this. Solemn, staple, and then 2 Oppression. See, the good thing about Oppression in this deck is they cannot oppress Vayu, because this card, Royal Oppression, says pay 800 life points to negate the special summon of a monster and the effect of the card that special summons the monster. So, let's say you have Vayu in your graveyard and Sirocco. And the timing of Vayu, you remove from play Vayu and Sirocco, special summon Armwing, and your opponent activates Oppression. They destroy the Armwing, but doesn't really get destroyed. It goes back to the extra deck, and Vayu goes in the graveyard. So you pretty much just redo it over and over again. It's like a loop. And, you know, I mean, that's probably like the best thing about this deck, and, you know, all those decks, especially some of a lot of cards right now, it really helps out to have this on them. So there you go. Now we'll go to the extra deck and side deck. 2 Armwing. I mean, you know, I kind of need a third, but whatever. 2 Masters, 2 Silverwind, 1 Magical Android, 1 Brionac, 1 Black Rose, 1 Asian Fairy, 1 Thought Ruler, 1 Dragon Archfiend, 1 Stardust, 1 Colossal. Colossal is probably the most important card right now because just run over things, keep them coming, whatever. And then side deck, got Magic Cylinder. Sounds kind of dumb, but in this format, it makes a lot of sense. Especially regular Blackwings with the Whirlwinds and stuff. You know, they pump their Siroccos or anything. You don't want that happening. Delta Crow, I mean, just in case you dual deck with a lot of setting cards and stuff, you know, you just side this in. Tuner Scheme, good for mirror match too, because it says when your opponent special summons a synchro monster. So if I'm playing Turbo, you know, you side this in, you steal their master or something. It's just good stuff. 2 Light Imprisoning, pretty much just for Lightsworn. Bottomless, I don't really run it because I have oppression, but I mean, if I really need like that extra destruction, go with bottomless. One Icarus, you know, hey, whatever. It's turbo. I don't really have that many Blackwings in here. It's, you know, mainly the Kalutes. Mystical Space Typhoon, you know, like I said, another deck that sets my body in case Starlight Road isn't enough. Smashing Ground just to get rid of stuff. Another Miracle Dig because there is times in this duel when it'll happen. You'll have like 10 removed from play cards and you just need another Miracle Dig. Soul Release, you know, I mean, it's just amazing. You pretty much remove stuff, help out your Miracle Dig play, you know, screw over your opponent and stuff. It's just good. Kaiku, like I said, more removal. Shura side deck because, you know, in case you duel a deck with, you know, for whatever reason, a lot of low attack monsters, you know, some weird OTK deck, you run over a monster, you get a Vayu, the effect's negated so you can sink her on the field. +1 android. And Ghibli, you know, hey, it's like Battle Fader but kind of crappy. That's Blackwing. So this is the Blackwing Vayu. This is my deck. Rate, comment, subscribe, and then that's it.